Hello and welcome everybody to Nickel City X-Wing. I am Greg and we have got some bangers for you tonight. We're starting off with Colfax versus Netter, a little Rebels versus Empire. I'm going to tell them we're good to go. Betting is open. Get your bets in. And the clock has started. Colfax has initiative. Biggs is the first to move at I3. And if you'll permit me a slight rant to kick us off tonight. Jack Porkins, Garvin Drace, Dutch Vander all died at the Battle of Hoth. They're all I4. Biggs, for some reason, is I3. Not Battle of Hoth, Battle of Yavin. They all died at the Battle of Yavin. Biggs lived longer than all of them. Why is Biggs the I3? Biggs was alive after Garvin died, after Jack died, after Dutch died. If anything, Biggs should be a 5. I mean, listen. Biggs was killed by a Dark Lord of the Sith. Not some scrub TIE pilot or some gunner in a tower. Like, yeah, compared to Vader, Biggs ain't shit. But like, come on. The mustache you think the mustache lowers initiative? Are you serious? Alan, that can't be a real take. That's got to be like one of them like devil's advocate stuff. We see the Phantoms decloaking. Biggs, 2 straight. Focus there for Biggs. Hit it. Made a boosty for Biggs. Check. 2 straight. Boosts as well. Garvin, 2 straight. A little boosty forward. And Dutch gonna be kind of left there on his own. The handsomest person in the world says, facial hair only increases your pilot skill. Obi-Wan hates flying, but yet his beard gets him to 5. It's so true. Colfax, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate you, buddy. Chewbacca, name one high initiative pilot with a mustache. Okay. Well, little known fact, Captain Faroff has to shave her mustache every day. It's just a thing with her, like, chemical composition of her body. She has a little bit of a mustache every now and again. Not a big deal. She can get a gnarly one. Breach, huge mustache. Can't prove me wrong there. Are you telling me that Lieutenant LaHuse doesn't have a mustache? Telling me that Lieutenant LaHuse doesn't have a mustache. Go ahead, look at me with a straight face and say that Lieutenant LaHuse doesn't have a mustache. Go ahead, try it. But you can't. Also, if you're trying to get bets in, remember the nickels reset at the start of the month, so you might have to wait a minute. Put it in, because I see a lot of bets on the table, but I don't see a lot of bets being taken in by the bots. So give yourself a cursory exclamation point nickels check. Hopefully Streamlabs bots will get on that. Got a great look, Cloudbot. Let's see what's going on here.
money is all that you love, then that's what you'll receive.
I'm gonna turn the bot off for a second and then turn it back on and see if that re-clicks it in. Off. And
I declare bankruptcy!
And it appears to be working again. So if you bet, just throw in your bet again to make sure it got in. It won't let you double bet, so it's safe. Ooh, Garvin, 2 Harding are gonna turn back, trying to catch these Inquisitors going a little fast. Yeah, there we go. Bets are starting to pour in now. That was just one hard and just a nice little barrel roll. Little one bank. Not willing to commit his forces just yet, Netter. Playing a little cheeky. Go down the list in a second here. Probably not going if black amount. Oh yeah. Well, you guys watched yesterday, so you should have some nickels. You know what? Let's go ahead and give everyone 100 nickels for being here. So everyone has something. All right, if you didn't have anything, check now. You should have some nickels now. And you'll be able to bet. I always forget that that's an option. Okay, I control this economy. All right, while they're in planning, let's go down the list. Starting with Colfax and the Rebellion, it's Biggs Darklighter, just with S-Foils. You got a fully loaded Jack with Elusive, advanced proton torpedoes, and chopper for that shield regen off of Elusive. And of course, Jack does the red stuff to get his charges back. Garvin with Hopeful and Plasma torpedoes, and Dutch Vander with dorsals and ion torpedoes. For Netter and the Empire, we've got Seventh Sister with Brilliant Evasion and Fire Control System, Fifth Brother with Brilliant Evasion, Fire Control System, and Homing Missiles, and 2 Sigma Squadron Ace Phantoms with Marksmanship. Is like money's made. Well, people are like, money doesn't grow on trees. I'm like, well, it's made of paper. And last I checked, paper came from trees, so it kind of does. Pink. He cloaks forward. I saw the red line and I panicked for a second and I was like, oh, you can't decloak off the board. So, fair enough. Pigs opening foils. How scary. 2 straight. And a barrel roll. Jekka Porkins. Jack 2 forward focus. Garvin Trace is going to keep boost focus and Dutch the 3 bank and just gonna rotate his arc to the right. One bank from the Phantom here. Nice little focus there. Pink from Hardy. And Pink will take a barrel roll. Better setting up a nice flank right now. Barrel roll and gonna link just in case. No shots. Fifth bro gonna get a range 3 onto Garvin. No. Range 3 onto Dutch. The classic 2v2. And Dutch evades. All right, get your bets in. Because it looks like this next round they're going to close. If you didn't have nickels, you should by now. Yeah, I'm going to move you guys down to game room 1. Axion on the Rebels. Axion, what was your reasoning here? I think a large part of this game comes down to initiative. Especially with these Inquisitors. You know that Colfax has the initiative, which is bad. What made you just like, I gotta go Rebel Beef? Maybe their guns are bigger? What was the thought process? Crisscrossing barrel rolls there for the decloaks. Or forward, bigs. Can't get focus. Colfax's RBC has the meat. And this is going to be a target lock for Jack Porkins just in case. That Inquisitor gets pretty spunky. Could be a bad time. Jack is going to focus boost. Dutch reaches out for a target lock. Will find one onto Fist Brother. I should probably color these, yeah? You smart, Greg. Color is tealish, dark, ugly ass teal. A nice little barrel roll there from the one Phantom. The other Phantom probably just gonna focus up, take their licks. Do we end up seeing a barrel roll right into a focus? Oh no, a boost. She boosted right into the advanced proton torpedoes of Jack. Oh, I don't know if Netter realized that that was a thing. Maybe she's thinking she can just tank it. Just bro. Gonna take the target lock. That does mean a homing missile is probably coming into Garvin. Garvin gonna fire 2 dice. Gonna be a classic 2v2 shot. 1. And Phantom does have an evade token if the Phantom wants it. But Phantom's just gonna go ahead and take a shield. People are very willing to take shields on Phantoms. Dutch now has range 1 on the Inquisitor or range 2 on the blue Phantom. With that 3 dice there, that looks like it's gonna be range 1 on the Inquisitor. He does have a target lock. It stays at 1 though. Oh, do you force the Inquisitor to take a shield? If he spends the force to not take damage, then he doesn't get that homing missile trigger. And he does take the shield. He also colored these wrong. Still doing my job. This is an advanced proton torpedo into Seven Sister. Not a great first roll here. This might be a gamble that pays off. Maybe not though. Full string. 2 hits, 3 crits coming into Seven Sister. Netter. Sad. I'm sure. The roll. Seven Sister. 2 evades. That is crit, crit, crit going into Seventh Sister. See what this crit is. It's a direct! 1 shot! Seventh Sister down! Oh no! Jack Porkins! The ace of legend, the greatest pilot in history? Seven Sister does get a chance to respawn though. And she'll focus for 2. Jack. Bend elusive. And doesn't pay off, so Jack will take 2. Shield's down on Jack.
Oh,
now,
beautiful.
Can he get Garvin off? To focus for 2 hits on the Garvin. Garvin gets 1 evade. Gonna take a shield. Fifth bro. This is a homing missile charge. Garvin. And it's a direct. He decides to take the damage. Fifth brother spends the force, and it's a direct onto Garvin. And now this Phantom has a chance to take Garvin out. Range 1. Full string, well, almost full string. Hit, crit, Garvin. Can live on 1. This is a crit going in. That crit is a damaged engine. Nick is in the stream room. He's just refusing to speak. I don't. You can talk. It's okay. Episode 10, Revenge of the Porkins. I like that. Nick? Nope. Nick gone? Alright, I don't know what's happening. It's fine. Whatever. These Phantoms so good at getting the outmaneuver on.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes. Now we can
Okay,
hear
you can hear me clearly. I guess Discord just disconnected my microphone, and it still said it was there. So I was
does that to
trying
me
to
a
talk.
lot. It asks me if I
Yeah.
want to switch inputs like every time my computer falls asleep. I'm like, no. No, I don't.
Like,
I don't ever want to switch.
Yeah, no, please no. When I plug in my camera, it's like, do you want to switch your audio input to your camera? I'm like, why would I ever want my camera microphone to be used for anything ever? Wow, I came at the right time. That's what I was trying to say. Like, I waited a moment to say anything, and I was like, looks like I came at the right time. You're like, he's not speaking. I'm like, God damn it. My entrance foiled again.
Ruined. Absolutely ruined.
Ruined. And we got 52 minutes left, and it feels like this game will end in 10. So, that typical NCX stream. Nice to see that things are not changing.
Yeah. Nick, first request for your mom to join us.
Yeah. It was pretty funny. I'm like, it was so weird to see people talking about my mom so much in the chat. I was like, I know that it's a joke, but it still will always feel weird.
I don't know if it was
Nick's
that much
mom.
of a joke.
Nick's
I think
mom.
we all really liked your mom.
Nah, she's great.
Yeah, she seemed nice.
I
She
pick her
seemed like
brain.
really fun.
She's very nice. No, she is, and it's great to pick her brain about when she used to work at Lucasfilm. It's like crazy to me. It didn't hit me till I grew up how amazing of an opportunity it is for somebody to be able to work there.
Right. I like how she was just like, all he did was wear flannel. Like, yep, that tracks.
Yep, that checks out. It's an older code, but it still checks out. I will join. I guess I should hop into the game, right?
Into the room, bud.
All right, that's what I will do.
There's a decloak right from the blue Phantom.
We want to just chatting stream over life stories. Yeah. She'd be like, "What is happening?"
Get your mom on Discord.
She actually has a Discord. I made it for her because I wanted to do a video call with her, and she couldn't figure out like Zoom. I don't know what it was, but I'm like, just try this. Alex knows how to use it. He can help you. So there is a Discord user out there.
I want to ask her the hard-hitting questions, like, who's your favorite kid?
Yeah. Well, it was Nick until I had Alex, and now it's Alex. All right, let's see.
Garvin, 4 forward. There's just not a ton that he can do. He just stays stressed.
We're still not friends on Steam. I should probably add you on Steam.
I mean, you can. I don't really ever use Steam for anything.
No, I just mean so I can find you at the top of the list without having to search for it. That's the only feature I think being friends on Steam would give me.
Regen's elusive. And gets his... And Dutch says, yo to the low. I go over the debris for a stress. And here is fifth brother. And I mean, this is a second homing missile on Garvin, right?
Oh man. Yeah, Sammy's got to respond. I mean, the way he lost Seventh Sister is really disappointing. I guess, like you said, he didn't, maybe forgot about the torpedo, but man. I've never been a huge fan of Seventh Sister. I think she's, you know, she's more, I mean, her ability's decent, right? But it's just, I think it's hard to play her.
It's a good ability.
You get a lot of value. It is a good ability, I think. Dumping the Force, though, you find yourself, just like Fifth Brother, in precarious situations. I think Fifth Brother even more so than her because of how offensive he really wants to be.
This is Jack into Fifth Brother. Jack is going to hit crit, tons of focus. Fifth Brother, natty rolls.
What is this model that he's rocking for Fifth Brother? Oh my gosh.
I was told it's like a Babylon 5 thing. I don't really know.
Oh my goodness.
Dutch. Gonna check his arcs. And he's gonna go ahead and take this on Fifth Brother again. Or hit crit. Fifth Brother. Evade. Brother is going to spend a force to not take any damage. And the shots turn over to the Empire. Is this a second homing missile?
Looks like it. Bye-bye, Garvin. Most likely.
Well, he hasn't flipped the charge, so I think he might just be firing a primary. He is. And focus for 2. Garvin.
Ah.
That's a dead Garvin. Gamble pays off.
All right, Sammy back in it, in the lead. Matter of fact, 7-point lead. Okay.
Yeah, that's what makes
Still
these
more
V1s
shots.
so good, is they're not worth anything. But they have no points.
No, it can feel like such an uphill battle to get damage on them, and then they aren't worth anything.
Marksmanship turns 1 into a crit. And that is going to be a crit going through. Oh, elusive.
Ugh.
Crit still goes through onto Jack. And that is a loose stabilizer, I want to say. Sure is.
Cover me, Borkins.
He's like, no, I will not.
No, I can't pull up. I can't.
Spends
I
2.
can't do it.
Oh, Jack blanks out. And that is hit crit into Porkins. And Biggs is out of range. He can't take it.
Oh no. Biggs like, please, I'm the one not taking damage. Please let me take some of your damage. He's just out.
Pilot.
Dang.
That's tough. Nargrass says, Greg, now that you've banished Hexiled and taken his power into your own, I'm not sure 20 viewers is quite his power. Biggs focusing for 2 here. And that's not a hit. So, not an evade. So that's 2 blanks. And Blue's going to take 2 shields to remain cloaked. What sort of bounties would you want to see Purple have to undertake, or people to undertake? And then Maui says immediately, Scott will never be gone. Not as long as those who remain loyal to him.
Yeah.
What if this was like Lord of the Rings, Nick? Like all these different streams were just Lord of the Rings-esque.
Like the different, the different elves, Rohan, Isengard, Well, who in that? And if we're using that comparison, who would Hex be? Would Hex be like Isengard and GSP's like Mordor? Because like Mordor is the biggest, and the baddest, or like
Man,
baddest would be like badass.
Right.
That'd be bad.
No,
I work
you.
for GSPs.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was just wanted on record that Nick is the one who called them Mordor, which makes Dion by default Sauron.
That's awesome. I mean, I would want to be Sauron. He reduced Mordor's unemployment to 0. I think you would probably be Gondor. Sam would be elves, and then I would be probably like the hobbits. Just the Shire. Like, hey, I'm here. How's it
I
going?
kind of want to be the hobbits.
You do? All right, you take what you want, man. I just think Gondor's pretty
like,
big too.
Well, Gondor's like big, but also like it has that weird. That makes me like the steward.
Oh sure, yeah.
Like I'm waiting for fucking Aragorn to come back and like take over my tree.
Yeah,
I'm
you don't want to be Lord
tomatoes
Denethor,
while
man.
like other streams are like
maybe you're
shit.
like Rohan then. Rohan's pretty great.
My sons all die because I'm too much of an asshole to tell them I love them.
They sit around drinking Snapple all day. That is more accurate. Maybe you are the hobbits.
Jack fixes loose stabilizer.
Riders of Candid, Buffalo calls for aid.
Riders of Candid, Buffalo calls for aid.
And Candid will answer.
The beacons.
It's just a raid.
The beacons of 3-1-12 Squadron are lit.
He needs a raid. The Buffalo will answer.
Hank just taking a cloak, sitting there being like, I'll roll dice.
Yeah. It'll be 3 on 4.
Okay, he's from Dutch.
Gonna play.
Ooh, does he spend the token? Sure does.
Yeah, he would have been at half if he didn't, right?
That is Pink's second shield.
Yeah.
Garvin, no shots. This goes to the Phantoms.
I don't know, Greg. It's not looking so good for the Rebellion right now.
No, it is not.
No.
2 hits into Jack. Jack, 1 evade. And dead.
Oh boy. The
We are
classic
incapable
duo.
of playing a game to time.
Dutch
we're
and
just
Biggs Darklight are the meta
incapable of
forces.
it. Yeah. Well, I was telling Colfax, he has the Dead Yavin Club list right now. Like, all of his pilots died at
Oh,
Yavin.
it's so sad. It's so sad. The Dead Yavin Club. He's just avenging their spirits by playing them all.
He uses Biggs' ability to take a shield on Biggs and a shield on Dutch. And spread out that damage. This is a range 1 shot into Dutch now.
Also,
no, sorry,
Dutch
just
without...
range 1 into the pink.
Ooh.
Phantom.
Come on, Biggs. What you got, Biggs? Biggs.
All right, Biggs. 3 hits into the Phantom. Phantom is rolling 4 dice. Gets 1 evade to stay alive. Lives on 1, and that is a huge 1 to live on because evening out the amount of ships here would have been real nice.
It would have been pretty big. Pretty big. Damn it.
Oh, nice.
I missed that opportunity
You
the first
did.
time.
You did. But recovered. That was a good one.
It was right there though, you know, like it was too obvious. I missed it. I don't know, Greg. I don't love Dutch without ion cannon turret. I mean, I know that dorsal gives you that coverage, but it's just I just staple ion cannon turret on Dutch when I build a list with him. I don't have a ton of experience using them, but I don't know if you feel the same way.
I think that's just the points thing. I think you really wanted the munitions on Garvin. Just didn't quite work out. I mean, how great would a plasma torpedo be against a Phantom? That is just...
Oh, totally. I only ever think about putting, for the named T-65s, but torpedoes on Wedge or Luke. I've never really even put thought into putting it on anyone, even Thane.
I agree with that. Thane, you're too tempted to spend Thane's ability to make munitions worth it, in my opinion. And with it makes a lot of sense on Luke because he has the Force and it's so easy to regen Force with Luke. I kind of hate it on Wedge. It's such a waste, in my opinion.
So
like he hits so hard already. He hits so hard already. You don't need to spend that 12 points.
Yeah,
to make
I think plasmas on Wedge is really good because it's cost effective and you're not putting all your chips in one place.
I think
if you can have the double mod, it's nasty.
Yeah, plasmas is better. But again, I just think Wedge hits so hard. Those points are better spent on a different torpedo carrier. And also, like, the threat is Wedge is always the target, you know?
Yeah, I mean, no matter what he has, though, that's why I think it does and does not matter. Like, if you put plasmas, he's not as much of a target as I think, like, I see people put, like, outmaneuver on Wedge, and it's like, okay, you know he's going to get, like, nuked. So, like, if you put that target card on it.
I kind of think if you allow yourself to get outmaneuvered by Wedge, you deserve what's coming. Like,
Yeah.
Wedge X-Wing anyway. Wedge A-Wing makes a little more sense.
Do they want to invest points into Y-Wing? I mean, Dutch is... I like Dutch with... Again, I know that it's more points, so we got to keep that in mind. But Dutch with R3 and Ion Cannon Turret, I think is super solid. Getting 2 locks himself. I like to have Jake fly with him too, because that focus. Super different list, obviously, than what we're seeing right now. But there's some good synergies there. You can give Dutch everything he needs and give it extra lock at the same time.
Yeah, I think Dutch with R4 is pretty much all you need for Dutch to be successful, because his job isn't to do damage; it's to give locks to other people. And R3,
I agree with that. Ooh, blank out.
Yeah,
Points
This
there,
bro.
more points. Colfax is like clawing back into this game. This is an 8-point game all of a sudden here.
yeah, but I think he's about to
not
lose
over
Dutch.
though. Yeah, not over. Let's see. Dutch is
This
3
is
away from that.
Navi. This is
2.
Nick.
It's me, Navi. It's Nick. How's it going, man? Nick who? Nick Sperry. Down to 3.
That one turns to a crit with marksmanship. And he's gonna take that on Biggs. So he saves Dutch the crit by taking the shield on Biggs.
Oh, we're not
Now,
done.
His brother, yeah.
We're not even done. Oh
And it's
no.
Natties.
Oh. He bigs it again, right? Take that half points. Hope and pray. No, that's.
He adds all the cards.
I saw he added a result there or
Yeah, well, you add the crit right, and then that
Oh, right,
guarantees
totally.
the death,
Spend that 2
because it adds
force. Right.
And
Biggs
Biggs
has
is gonna
got
go
this.
for a revenge kill.
Come on, Biggs. Biggs, it's possible.
All right. One. Oh, he has a target lock. Oh, that would have guaranteed it. It's fine though. One blank is a kill.
There you go. Man, and now looms large. That's Pink Sigma is still alive on 1.
Yeah. Pink being alive here sucks because at I4, there's just no recourse. And I think he can fit the decloak left in. Big shields down.
Yeah.
Both these phantoms are hurt. It's just how do you?
Biggs is stressed too, so his options are not great.
Yeah,
T65 dial is not that good, so it's got 1 banks,
I
1
think that-
forward, 2 banks,
I
2 forward.
disagree with that. I think the T65 dial is pretty nice for blues.
It's decent. I think in situations like this where you are dealing with phantoms, I think most dials are probably inadequate when you're stressed.
Well,
and
yeah,
dealing with
most
phantoms,
styles don't account for two length barrel rolls system phase.
I think in general, just being stressed here is actually the crippling thing. Like the T65 dial has always been fine. I've never really had any problems with it.
Yeah.
I know we've had that conversation about putting R4 on them, which is, could be seen as 2 points just thrown at something or that valuable 2 hard blue. But, how often are we seeing these X-Wings need to clear stress with a 2 hard blue?
I don't put R4s on any X-Wing except for Poe.
Yeah, Poe needs it for sure.
Honestly, you're not that stressed that often with X-Wings. You do a
You
lot
really
of like
aren't.
turnarounds, but like that's mostly in like good positions since they have the Talons and the K.
Yeah.
So you're not like stressed in bad positions a ton.
It's really weird playing a lot of Luke and then realizing that you have ships that will turn around and not have any mods. You have to be really careful when you do it.
Yeah.
Really careful. The blessing of having passive mods. when
Yeah, but
you
Luke
turn around.
is so good for that too. Like it's just like ridiculously good.
Yeah, time on target is a huge part of the game more than ever.
Yeah.
How fast can you re-engage?
Maui says Biggs is now a Red Squad veteran in everything but name, which is true. I3.
He could take damage for himself.
And he's gonna barrel roll, see if he can't get a block. No. Wow, Netter with the 4K.
Oh
Man.
yeah, this is a
this is
sad big. Colfax's dice need to come from the gods here.
Yeah. I think the smart play is probably barrel roll the Phantom away, but like I'd be so tempted to just finish his game. Swing Tavern War says never tell Biggs the odds, which is not true. Biggs really
Biggs needs to know
when
the
it
odds.
comes to the odds. Yeah. Biggs is the only one who you gotta tell the odds to. And yep, he's just gonna try and finish this here. This could be an initiative kill. 4v2. Here we go. Biggs,
Has
my
a
dude.
focus.
The odds are real bad.
Oh, there is a
Hit,
blank in
crit.
there, folks. Oh, there's an evade. One, only one.
Hit crit.
Nice.
And of course, it's a
because
direct.
of course, naturally, it has to be.
So Biggs down to 1. 4v2. 3 hits guaranteed.
Oh, he could get out of this.
Biggs
We need
needs
2 evades.
baddies.
Oh, no! Come on! I protest. I protest this luck.
GG. Netter's
GG's.
Empire comes out victorious. Colfax's Rebellion really just a victim of Garvin dying a little too soon.
33, a smooth 33 minutes left on the clock. That's time for a second NCX game before the true second game. You get 3
Yeah,
games.
we get run 3 games just because our games last 10 seconds.
Just damage and damage. Yes.
You want to promote stuff while I get the second game going?
Sure. Yeah. So I'm super excited to announce. I'm sure you guys